Hello everyone, Class 8th poem The Lake Isle of Innisfree, book exercises, page number 13, comprehension. A. Tick the correct options. First, the speaker wishes to go to an island, B option. Second, the speaker hopes to find peace and tranquility in Innisfree, B option. Third, the poet hears the sound of the lake water when he is away from Innisfree, B option. Fourth, in Innisfree, the poet wants to live in the lap of nature, A answer. Fifth, the phrase "be loud glade" suggests a glade where one can hear the sound made by the bees, B option. Explaining the meaning of these lines from the poem, children, you can watch the explanation again to understand this. Now let's move on to the question answers. Children, I will only speak the answers, so listen to me very carefully. First, what are the things that the poet wishes to do in Innisfree? Answer: in the simple nature place full of beauty and peace, the poet wants to build a small cabin of clay and wattles, wattles, full stop. He wants to plant 9 rows of beans and also desires to make a honeybee hive. He wants to spend his day and night enjoying the beauty of nature there. Second, how does the poet imagine life to be in Innisfree? The answer is, the poet imagines Innisfree to be a peaceful place with a cool atmosphere. Here he would be able to escape the noise of the city and live among the birds, hear the chirping of the crickets and the linnets of midnight, want to see the glimmer at midnight and enjoy the purple glow of the noon. Answer number 3. Question 3. Why did the poet want to go to Innisfree? The answer is, the poet wanted to escape from the stressful life of the city and experience the pleasure of beautiful island. Living a solitary life amidst nature would give solace to him, would give peace to him. He will escape from the turmoil of the city and enjoy the nature and beauty of nature in his hometown, Innisfree. Okay, let's move on to the next question now. Fourth question. How can we say that the Isle of Innisfree has a deep influence on the poet's mind and heart? Answer is, we know that Isle of Innisfree had a deep influence on the poet's mind. For that he says that he is constantly reminded of the sound of lapping of lake water, and he can feel the calmness and peace of the place in the very depth of his heart. Next question is, can we say that the poet lives in a city? Give reason. This is just a question to discuss. Yes, we can say that the poet lived in the city as he is feeling suffocated and wants to go to enjoy the beauty of nature in his hometown. Think and answer. What can we say about the present state of the mind of the speaker? It's similar. The poet seems to be leading a stressful life in the urban city. He dreams so instantly of a peaceful place because he lives in an environment that does not contain the peace for which he carves. Second, in the poem, the poet imagines an escape from the weariness of everyday life. Which aspects of life, daily life, does he probably dislike? क्या पसंद नहीं था उसे अपनी daily life में से? The poet dislikes the noise, pollution, crowd and absence of nature from his daily life. How does the Isle of Innisfree present a contrast to them? वो उसकी लाइफ से opposite कैसे था? The Isle of Innisfree is a happy place in contrast to where he lives. Happy, peaceful place. The surroundings in the town were harsh, dull and man-made, and the countryside would be green, beautiful and full of peace. So he wants to stay there. What color suggests this contrast? In Innisfree, the afternoon sky turns purple due to the brightly shining sun. On the other hand, the poet describes the city roads as pavement grey. Grey color is suggested here. While purple is a bright color and grey is a dull color, and this brings out the contrast between the nature and the city life. Next question. Word study. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem? The rhyme scheme of the poem is AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF. Punctuation you will try to do yourself. Now grammar study. We have some dependent and independent clause, main clause. Let's do the exercises now. Underline the dependent clause and circle the independent clause in each sentence. The dependent clause is asking for a reason, so circle because I hope to find peace and tranquility here, and the independent clause is I want to go to Innisfree. Okay, second one, the independent clause is although I don't dislike having company, and underline the dependent clause I want to be left alone in Innisfree. Third, circle I remember Innisfree and underline wherever I become tired of city life. Fourth one, I will have a beehive there. Please underline this. And so that I always hear the sweet sound of the bees buzzing in the air. Circle this. Fifth, I will build myself a hut in Innisfree. Underline this. Circle even if it is small. Sixth, however, before I go there, circle this. Underline, I must ask mom and dad. Underline this. Seventh, I think they will not be happy to go with me unless, circle this. I promise to come back soon. Underline this. Now I part. Add subordinate clause to the main clause, making new sentences. We will be late for the flight as there was traffic on the road. Second, she did well in her exams as she worked hard. Third, it began to rain before we left. Fourth, Ramya was determined to start her own business so that she may earn well. Fifth, you can seek my help wherever you want, whenever you want. Sixth, she likes carrying a book wherever she goes. J part, add main clause to the subordinate clause to make complete sentences. First, since I last visited Innisfree, I changed a lot. Second, if you are annoyed by the noise, you can't go there. Third, we are going to leave because the area has been flooded. Fourth, while she completed her homework, I cleaned the kitchen. Fifth, they will not be able to solve the mystery unless they take adequate steps. So children, these were the book exercises. I hope you have understood them well. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to the video. Share my video more and more among your friends. Thank you.